Yeah, so good marks are everybody wants to have good marks. But when it comes to parents who push their children to get only high grades, so the child is going to be depressed, depressed, a kind of depression,
Upset and like
upset. So, what do you think here? It can happen if the parents push their children to get high grades, and the child is not able to do it, is unable. What do you think will happen?
you will يعني depressed and
Yeah, he will be depressed. And
upset.
is there any other ways to? Can he find other ways to get good grades?
Yeah, from working, from
But he
working.
does not. Yeah, he works, but he still work does not really please his parents. He works, but the grades are not that his parents would like to have. They want more, they want better, so he can cheat. He can resort to cheating. So when he can cheat, and then this is one other thing that can push people to
Yes, miss in this situation, parents well,
will be unhappy.
yes, must be proud about
Oh,
of all the marks on the grades of their children.
but with the cheating, it's not good. So we when we they cheat, and then so some children they show pride, okay, in front of their parents that they are good pupils, but in reality they just pump their grades. They just grades are not real. So that is really a pity. So sometimes parents try to push their children because they say that they are too young to rely on themselves. Too young, trop petit pour. So this is a negative thing here. We are not. They are not mature enough. They are not old enough to rely on oneself. Okay, so. Okay, so what this is what we did last time. We talked about when parents are involved and when parents are not involved. What happens? So children have better school results, will be encouraged to study and work hard. So when parents are involved, there is a kind of encouragement to the kids. Encouragement is a noun from to encourage. So there is a difference between. It makes a difference in their life when they study and when they have their parents helping them. That has an impact, an influence. They go to school with their homework done. Teachers are satisfied with them. They don't miss school. They attend school regularly, and then they are motivated to go to university, and then have relationships with their parents. Okay, but if parents are not interested, so children are going to be feeling negative about school, and they will be absent. They will skip school, and then may even fail at school because they often neglect their homework, and then they cannot graduate and go high go education. And there is a kind of lack of communication between the parents and their children. uh, Yeah, there is a kind of lack of communication. There is no communication with the parents, and children are going to be discouraged to do well or even cheat at school. And okay, so sometimes these children who don't have interested parents will fail, will have no social skills. What is to have social skills? What does it mean? What does it mean to have social?
How to communicate with others.
Very good. Yes, so they don't have good skills to make relationships, to strike up new relationships, to have friends, etc. Okay,
To socialize.
to socialize with friends. Very good. Yeah, and now after we answer this, what kind of parents do you have? What should your parents do to help you to succeed in your education? Okay, So I need. Did you send me your writings? Told you to write down about your parents. This is a personal work here. Hmm?
ماشي بعتهولك أنا.
شكون؟ شكون؟
مهدي.
مهدي. Yeah, Mehdi Rajab. Let's read it, Mehdi. Read it. Yeah, Mehdi.
I think my parents are so pushy that I feel pressured and imprisoned. They always force me to do many things I dislike and prevent me from doing what I like. Our relationship is bad because they are involved in every detail of my life. To avoid all these problems, they should be nice and care about their children before their school results. So they must be involved and show interest in my education, but they shouldn't be too pushy. In conclusion, the children are very precious for their parents.
Yeah.
Parents want them bright like a diamond and have a beautiful future. So, score the goal is the method. Score the goal.
No, to
Good
score the
method
goal.
makes the difference. Be pushy but not too pushy.
Yeah. Is it you, Mehdi, in real life or just a paragraph?
Just a paragraph. My parents are not too pushy.
Okay, very good. You are a bright person, but a bright spelling of bright is not correct. Bright. Okay, so like a diamond, diamond, OND, elephant, OND. It's a good paragraph. I appreciate that. Nice, good one. What about the others? Mason, let's read Mason your paragraph, please.
Thank you, Miss.
My parents are
You're
involved
welcome.
in my education. They care about my term results, school life. Even if I am a full boarding pupil, my parents call me every evening to get a report about my school day. They help me understand some tasks and encourage me to work hard and be mature with assuming my responsibilities. Thanks to them, I learned how to deal with the situation and try to overcome it without any help. However, I believe that I need to be rewarded when I get the honor roll. My parents never show interest in my good school results. I just hear the same word fine, and that's too painful and frustrating. My parents always
Mason,
push me in every
لحظة
area.
Mason, before you finish this, you said in the start that your parents are involved in, they care about your term results. Okay, even if a full boarding pupil, my parents call me every evening. So how come that by the end of the writing you are starting by being frustrated because your parents don't care about you? Huh?
No, they care about my term school results like
Ah.
bad results, and they encourage me when I have bad results. Then when I have good school results, they don't care.
Oh, really? They don't care. مش واضحة كيفاش هما يهتموا بالأعداد الباهية. ما نقولوش they don't care or they care. They are satisfied with my results. They just no كيفاه معناتها هما هنا they are involved or they are not involved. Sometimes Maisa, I know that you wanna use every single detail about the vocabulary given, but sometimes you have to choose. يعني say be selective. You say I wanna say my parents are involved, so I will use all the vocabulary involved here dealing with this with the involvement of parents, or the other way around. But you don't make both. انت بو تشبه الباراجراف اللي when she's not happy because her parents never encouraged her when she gets good grades, but they criticize her when she gets bad grades. huh? That's the
Yes.
point. It's not clear. ماهيش واضحة برشا بالطريقة هذيك. تحسها في الباراجراف نتاعك هنا كاينة فما contradiction. اوكي يلا كمل اقرا ترى.
I just hear the same word fine, and that's too painful and frustrating. My
Mm.
parents always push me in the right direction. They just need to be nice to me and encourage me for my school performance because morals have a good influence on a child and interfere in youthful progress.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so be careful of the point I gave you. That's not bad. Good. Okay. سعيدة فرشيشي شكون سعيدة فرشيشي ريتاج يلا ريتاج ريتاج
I think my parents are involved because they help me today in my homework. They stand on me. They provide all my needs. They buy my school supplies. They take they take care of me and care for me. To succeed in my education,
succeed
to
Suc-
succeed to
succeed
succeed to succeed in my education, my parents should keep me teaching. Uh, my parents should keep teaching me
yeah
and take care of my mental health, organize my time, and they don't pressure me. They should too join the parents group at school. Will at relationship with me. Be the homework coach.
talk
Take my
talk
hmm?
talk to my teachers مش
talk to
say
my talk to my teachers and try to contact them.
yeah okay you're reading the paragraph because like as if you were it's not yours maybe because you did it a long time ago huh yeah good
Yes.
good Ritesh okay who else here تسنيم الصغير yeah تسنيم read yours
Okay. I think my parents are pushy. They want that I study every day, lacking late. They want also that I don't practice any various on any sports, just immatriculating all the time for studying. I want that let me work alone without their help and let me the open to choose the right way without their advice. Last but not least, I want they trust more on me because the impossible is possible for me. Finally, I love they believe in my abilities.
yeah, belief their I love something we love plus noun they believe in my abilities right bien very good one okay yeah okay so كهو الآخرين they are not interested okay
الناس اللي عتاك الرسم بتاعي
وشكون
صار
صار شكون وما عنديش قدامي حتى شيء باسم شكون سارة باسم شكون
مدام بعتلك الكونت بتاعي
سارة انت ذيك باهي باهي اريد سارة يا
I think my parents are involved in my study. They should give me more time and attention. In fact, they should show interest in my education. Discuss with me my learning problem. Moreover, I should listen to their advice since they know more than me.
yeah and they know more than me yeah they show interest مش interested yeah they show interest not they show interested okay
Madam Sis
we are reading the paragraph about being involved. What kind of parents do you have? What should your parents do to help you succeed in your education? المؤمنة بالله فكرني بربي شكون تو بس ربي نحفظهم تقول سميكم بربي الولاد حتى لو كان تبعثوا في الكونت بتاع أماتكم شكون مؤمنة بالله؟ Hello
Miss me, Miss
إلي حمدي
Tahar.
يلا إلي حمدي يلا
Hello.
Hello
My
يلا إلي
parents are good.
Huh?
My,
Yeah.
my parents are very nice. They always encourage me to have good grades and to rely on myself. So they are not pushy. They show many interest in my education.
Much
They give
interest.
me a positive much interest in my education. They give me a positive view about school. Sometimes they can be very angry when I have bad results, but I know that's all for me to succeed in my life. Thanks
Thanks
of
to
them,
them.
I can take responsibility and take the right decisions.
Okay, good. Thanks to them, huh? Not thanks for them. Yeah, good, good. It seems to be authentic piece of writing. Okay, احنا, after listening to all of you, I hope that you all wrote this paragraph because it's a personal paragraph here. We can talk about what
Miss
kind of.
Nazma أقرأ.
Send me, please. You send me first. Huh?
به.
Why don't you send? في ساعات خلينا نمشي move to module 3.
مدام
والاخرين
خاص
اه
مدام بيس بيس هي التسارع.
لا pace هو النسق.
آه.
Pace of life. It's very quick pace of life. Yeah. على حنان كنت حاب نكلمها كان هكا كان يقرا تسيك تمشي تخرجوا تجيبوا ولا خليه يقعد. شو رايك مازالت نص ساعة امشي امشي. اه كانت كلمتني راهي تكلم هذيك حنان حبشتني بالحديث انا تو.
مدام هاني بعثت الرايتنج بتاعها.
Okay, let's read Yasin or Yusuf.
ميس ياسين.
Okay, read. Let's read. Yeah.
I
أهلا
think my
بيك.
parents are involved.
عايش كنت
They
حبيبتي
care a lot
لاباس عليك.
about my school
أكيد
results.
طفل يقرأ
They
الأربعة.
aren't really pushy parents, but
ما
they
قراوش
show
الكل.
interest in my education.
باهي
They
باهي
think
باهي
that
حبيت نكلمك
if I
نسأل خاطر
work hard, I
باهي
will be
حنين.
able to
باي
succeed
باي
and
وقتاش
get a
يقرأ
good
فما
job
حاجة
when I am
كلمني.
older. My parents encouraged me to
إن شاء الله.
rely on myself. However, they think
أي
will understand my learning
إن شاء الله
problems
يعطيك
to
الصحة
help
يا
me
حنين
take
عايش.
the right decision.
أي باي باي أي باي باي. It's very short, no? It's too short. يعني هنا when I give you much here many ideas, okay? My learning problems to help me take the right decision. Be able to succeed, okay? Yeah, acceptable. Muhammad الرقيق. Very long. Yeah, Muhammad, are you going to able to read or not here? Yeah, I guess I agree with you, Muhammad, about your mom's being obsessed with the schoolwork. But محمد رقيق مش تتكلم ولا ليه؟
Yes.
يلا. Is it about your mom really? I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So especially ES obsessed here with, obsessed with marks. Okay. So they always tell me to work. Read Muhammad, read.
I think my parents are so passive, especially my mom. She is obsessed of studying.
With.
They always with studying. They always tell me to work seriously. They are never satisfied with how hard I work. They want to work harder and harder.
Yeah.
Also, they are never satisfied with my grade.
Satisfied. They are
They
satisfied.
want me to get the best grade. This
Mhm.
can this cannot be comparative with my mom, who keep always asking me if I have homework and while I have, she share the desk with me to do it. I don't like them behavior very much. I just want them to understand that too much pressure on the kid can make it
Unkind.
kind and socially awkward.
Yeah.
As well, they shouldn't be what?
Obsessed.
As well, they shouldn't be obsessed of my progress. That's why I advise them to give me just a little help, such as encouraging me and explaining to me when I have a problem, and buying furniture, etc.
Supplies. We don't say furniture. Okay. We say supplies. Yeah, Muhammad. I feel it. Huh? I feel you are saying the truth. You are not just writing a paragraph. I don't know why. So here.
Miss, can I send you my paragraph?
Huh?
Can I send you my paragraph? And
Okay.
read it?
This cannot be compare لحظة so this cannot be compared مش comparated يا محمد compared to with my mom. Okay, just once I want them to understand that too much pressure or on the kid can make him or her unkind and socially awkward. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, does your mom even help you with maths, science, everything? Hmm?
Yes, always.
Lucky you, huh? Lucky you. Your mom is available. She does not. She has time for you. She does not work, huh? She's a housewife.
No,
She works.
she what?
What does she do?
She is a teacher.
A teacher, primary or
She is a teacher.
secondary teacher or primary teacher?
Secondary teacher.
What subject does she teach?
Economy.
Okay. Yeah, lucky you. Okay. So, Arfi, did you?
Economy.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, we know that from this here, from this your writings that parents should show interest in their children's education. It's really something that can be positive because they can have help, they can have guidance, okay, but they should not exaggerate the way they interfere and being pushy to the extent of making the child unhappy or unable to rely on himself and be a responsible person. It means that we all know that if the child does not get help, he can make mistakes and then he will learn from his mistakes. But every time, every single step he finds a parent beside him. Imagine there is a situation where no parent is there. Things are going to be really tough for the child, and then he may really have problems afterwards. Okay. يلا read your paragraph. وينك ما بعثت شيء.
Okay, Miss Hanif, now نبعثها لك.
Read it, please.
Okay. I think my parents are involved in my education. They push me in the right direction to have good marks in exams, and they help me to rely on myself. Anyway, every time they help me in my hard homework by communicating to make it easier. My parents even give me positive vibes to do well in my exams. They are helpful and friendly. In my view, I didn't even see them like parents. I see them like friends because they are not too pushy that make me hate school.
Okay, good. It's a good one. يا ما فهمتش علاش الآخرين عندنا برشا يتفرجوا توا. Sometimes it's to be honest, and I saw from experience, those whose parents, those pupils whose parents are behind, are the ones that they read their paragraphs to me. And I guess that each one of them, there is a mom beside them or next to them, or pushing them to write a paragraph because the teacher asked, and to push them to read it because the teacher asked. The other ones just they wash. عندنا 25 واحد توا ديجا موجودين، ممكن يقراو لي 6 ولا 7. It means the other ones they are irresponsible, to be honest. They don't show interest. They just want to watch the teacher talking. This is not enough. Okay, you need to just write, use what you have read about, and read it to me at this time. Okay. Now we said we are going to move to the new to module 2. It's about entertainment. So module 2. Yeah, it's about. Wait a little bit about entertainment. Yeah, what is entertainment? Let's try to remember that it's Iman here. Iman, yeah, it's not preparing for the trip here. Preparing for the party, I guess. Okay, amusement. Yes. So let me see here. Check on that.
مدام البرتاج مش واضح.
أكرم وينك أكرم؟ What is your writing؟ ها؟
لسه ما فماش بارتاج.
في بالي هاني توا قاعدة نعمل بارتاج جديد. يا أكرم.
مدام ما كنتش هنام مدام.
Yeah. Yeah, does your mom know that you did not write your paragraph from last week? مش it's not it's not a home it's not a sudden homework. It's from last شكون هذا قاعد يعمل حفوظي stop pressing the button please. Yeah. Okay, try to do it. It's interesting paragraph. It can show your relationship with your parents, and I really appreciate the paragraphs read so far. They are interesting. Okay. So now we talk about entertainment. So I wanted just to give you a paragraph here about the importance of entertainment in our life. Okay. So remember that احنا كي عملناها هذيا we said it's about English secondary schools. Iman went to visit Ali's Chris school. She collected information. She talked about asked people, do you like school? If you like school, yes. If you don't like school, why? Why yes or why no? Sometimes it's yes and no. And then parents and education. We talked about parents and education, about school, if parents involved or not. Now, Iman, where is Iman now? Hmm? Iman is still in London. So do you think that Iman is going to be only having just Iman is going to be having visits to his school, and then that's all? So they need to have some kind of entertainment. The first kind of entertainment was the first kind of entertainment was visiting London, monuments, wonders, etc. Can you guess? Can you predict? تتوقعوا what kind of entertainment will Iman have in this stage? At this
Attending parties.
Yeah, attending parties, for example. Yes. So you know that Iman, when told her father, she told her father, she tried to convince her father that she wanted to go to London to explore the area, to discover new places. She visited Buckingham Palace, Trafalgar Square, took pictures of everything. So she knew much about شو اسمها هذيك, the schools, and then she needs to know more people, to get in touch, to meet other people, British people, to learn what when you meet people. What do you learn when you meet people? Huh?
We socialize the other.
Yeah, we socialize with people. We make friendships, and then when you go to a foreign country, you know, foreign country. When you go to a foreign country, it means you know the how people's
Have the ways of thinking.
yes, their way of thinking. Good. Their life
Style.
lifestyles,
lifestyle.
their
How
lifestyle,
they meeting
huh?
with which other?
How they behave with each other. They can be, for example, inviting each other to dinners, visiting each other when there is an urgency, or for example emergency, for example someone is sick or whatever. So we learn about their culture, okay? And then here, I think that Iman is going to go through certain things with Chris, friends, with family, etc., so that they are going to be having fun, and then they are going to be having fun and learning about people's way of entertaining themselves. So we start with the definition. Why is entertainment interesting in our life? Okay, so who wants to read the first sentence here about entertainment? Let's start with what here? Who? تسنيم صغير ترى. تسنيم.
Start.
Yeah, start please.
Entertainment is certainly necessary in our life, especially when the pace of life is so fast.
Yes, when the pace of life is so fast. Did you explain the word pace in dictionary, or you understood it without explanation?
No,
No. Well, what do you think? What is pace of life here?
نسمو نقولو بالفرنسي ريتم.
بالفرنسي ولا بالعربي? Yeah.
ريتم.
Le rythme de vie, très bien. Yeah. So when the pace of life, yeah. So entertainment is ويني فيتيش. Yeah, so it's when the pace of life is so fast. pace of life is so fast. Next one, Ayub. يلا Ayub, next one.
Yes.
Veris.
Of life is so
No,
fast.
it's okay. Next one. Veris.
Various media like TV, cinema, internet, or our friends and family members will help a lot to get
To get what? Yeah.
refreshment.
Refreshment means soda, juice.
مش هي نفسها refreshment هي نفسها inspiration.
لا inspiration is inspiration هي الانسبيراسيون هي الإلهام when you are inspired with something, when you go to the nature and you watch the nature, you are inspired with what you get. But here refreshment أيوب راهو يعني juice and things. Now various media like mass media like TV, cinema, internet, friends, family members, these are all ways to help us a lot to get what do you get with these people, with these things we get ساعة نبدأ احنا we need what here? We need a noun or an adjective, Ayub? We need
Noun.
a noun. So what are the nouns here? We have energy, relaxation, and refreshment. Which one do you think should be omitted here, neglected is refreshment because it refers to beverages. But here
To get relaxed.
relaxation. So when you watch TV to get relaxation, you
Rid of stress.
you get rid of stress. You get relaxation, you get enjoyment, you get fun. Okay? Thank you, Ayub. Arwa Sahimi. Yeah, Arwa Sahimi. Ritesh.
Indeed, when you are under great pressure and feel bad after days work, listening to your favorite music can free you. Sash
Free. شو معناتها free؟
مجاني.
لا هنا مش مجاني. هنا قالت هنا كان يحرك. هنا عنا can, it's a verb can. It can free you, تحررك من الضغوطات. So it can free you. ما خدمتوهمش يا اخي. نعطيكم 2 minutes can I give مالا كيفاش توا ريتاج خدمتها ولا لا؟
بس خدمتها ما غلط.
بي بون ساعات ريتاج ساعات بون هو لي زيكزارسيس اللي جايين ساهلين. انا لازم نعمل فما ديزاكتيفيتي ساهلين ولازم نعمل حاجات مش ساهلين برشا باش انتم تتعودوا. يعني مش لازم تكون معلومة سهلة تجيك سهلة تعملها سهلة. يعني خمم شوي. عندك كان هير مادام معنا كان it's a verb. يعني لازمني بعد كان there is a verb. كان فري يعني فري هنا ما عادش يقصدوا بها مجاني. كان وديجا حتى المعنى ما يحملش المجاني. هي حاجة بلاش يحكيوا على freedom, about being free, being to do what you want when you do you listen to music, okay, and when you or watch TV or all of these things are kind of enjoyment, kind of relaxation. They free you from pressure. شو معناتها pressure ريتاج؟
ما نعرفش.
بالحق لا بريسيون يا هنا الضغط انت كي نقولوا بريس باتم بريس يعني اضغط على الفلسة. بريس ليمون معناتها اضغط على القارص هذا to make lemonade. اوكي.
ميس
pressure is the noun يعني الضغط. احنا وقتاش
ميس
نستحق
ما جاش جي انفلونس ولا
to free you from influence. كيفاش influence؟ منين فما influence ساعة في كلمة
can free from the hectic life.
yeah from hectic life from pressure from الضغط. اوكي. يا شنو influence هنا تقصد بها pressure يعني يقصد بها influence.
لا ميس خاطرهم هما يعطوا نفس المعنى ضغط يعني.
لا influence هو راهو يأثر، تنجم تكون حاجة باهية يعني وتكون حاجة خايبة influence انت والسياق، لكن pressure ما تنجم تكون كان حاجة يعني حاجة خايبة اللي هي الضغط. So there is much pressure at school. At school the teachers معناتها make us feel pressure because they give us so much homework. okay. طبعا عاود نقراها بعد نكملوها ونفسرها باش نعطيكم منها حفاظة هكا كيلكو فراس. تميم الصالحي.
تمشي حاول تمشي حاول
شيحاوي مش قلت انا؟
قلت أنا صاحبك
والله حطيتك صالحي. يلا شيحاوي سوري شيحاوي. شيحاوي ايه الرايتنج نتاعك يا شيحاوي about your parents are they involved or not؟ اخدمها وابعثيلي بعد. اوكي. You are yeah what is more
What is more is to choose other ways to entertain yourself, such as doing sports.
yeah such as doing sports يعني such as يقصدوا بها هنا par exemple such as doing sports. كمل تميم.
Such as doing sports, climbing mountains.
Yeah, climbing mountains. Yeah. You will not. Yeah, you will not only. Yes. كملها ترى. You will not only.
But also get a stronger body.
Yeah. Why did you put only here? أكيد فما برشا وحلو فيها ما فهموش علاش only. Here you will not get a better mood. But يعني it's a full sentence. We don't need even any space here anything. هنا but also there is an expression we say an expression we use or talk about not only but not only but also. ايش معناها شنو هي؟ مود يعني معناتها المزاج in a good mood. For example yeah so my friend for example my friend is moody. نكبروا في الكتير. yeah my friend is moody. What is to be moody? Give me synonym of to be moody. moody or quick tempered or short. سكر تميم الميكروب ربي عاش ولدي خاطر اخوك ولا يلعب. اوكي. so short tempered يعني temperament بتاعه فيسع يتقلب متقلب المزاج مزاجي. someone who is moody he is quick tempered ولا short tempered. ونقولوا he has a good or a bad mood when you go. تخيل انتم توا مثلا you are on an island drinking coconut juice and watching the waves of the sea. Okay, and the breeze النسمة
That will be suitable for relaxation, miss.
relaxation.
For the body and for the mind.
For the mood or for the mind, yes. He has a good mood because he's on vacation. يعني عنده مزاجه شيخ برشا معناتها مزاج هنا mood because he is on vacation. Okay. Yeah, so next one after تميم تقي زعما معانا تقي ولا لا؟ تقي أكرم يلا أكرم
لا به.
without
entertainment, we don't have any relaxation. Relaxation. Simply, we will.
Well, it's a model هكا ولا لا؟ It's a model plus verb. لازمني will بعدها verb. شنو هما الverbs اللي عندي لهنا؟ أعطيني في الانفينيتيف زادة. يظهر لي ما عندي كان verb واحد.
Do means.
يظهر لي ما فما كان do. Alors هنا so we don't have simply we will do هذيك هي ما فما كان ساعات راه الأولاد ما عندناش مثلا كي نعرفوا الword formation كي نعرفوا the form of the verb. Okay, it means شنو مطلوب مني لهنا؟ مطلوب مني noun، مطلوب مني preposition، مطلوب مني progressive على خاطر doing climbing. Okay, so هنا لازمني الجيراند يعني ing form. هذوما كي لو فيت اني انا عندي معلومات هذيا يخليني انا نقص على روحي في الاختيارات. هنا we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 so 11 باش تختار منهم انت noun. لقينا 3 برك nouns energy refreshment relaxation و pace اللي هما 4 nouns هكا. نولي نختار من واحد من 4 الاختيار يكون الإمكانية الغلط أقل من إني نختار من 11. Okay, so هنا قلنا entertainment we don't have any relaxation, simply we will do our work around the clock like a machine. around the clock يعني على مدار الوقت وانت كيما كأنك ماكينة you do the work. Okay, in short شكون باش يتكلم هنا in short ميسم.
In short, we should realize the importance of the various means of entertainment.
Of the so here various the many means of entertainment. So we've got here of the means. كي نحيو هذيا نقولوا نلقاو جملة متاعنا مريقلة ما تستحق حتى شيء. In short, we should realize the importance of the means of entertainment. يعني كاملة. إذا أنا مادام عندي فراغ هنا قبل noun لازم يكون adjective to describe the noun of the various means of entertainment and all need motivation. شو ديجا عنا لهنا خلينا نشوف شكون هنا حدي
معناها various.
motivation various يعني برشا متنوع variety various or a variety of. When I say there is a variety of shops in the in Dubai مثلا there are various shops in the mall يعني برشا أنواع متاع معناتها محلات في البلاصة. we move to حدي ترى حدي is not here. Mahdi.
Yes, miss.
Yeah, in short, Mahdi, we should realize the various means of entertainment and all need the motivation. We've got here Mahdi فسر لنا كيفاش باش تخدمها الحكاية ذي. Explain to your friends how you are going to be you thinking of to do it.
We must put a noun here.
Yes, why? You are right, why?
Because we have
Now?
at first a noun, motivation,
Yeah, comma?
and a comma,
Yeah,
and we have and another noun.
very good. Yes, so we need
Relaxation.
البروبليم هنا. So in short we should realize the importance of the وين هم الناونز لهنا؟ عنا energy. What are the nouns يا مهدي in this list? Energy,
Energy,
relaxation. لا, doing is not a noun. It's not a noun. Energy, relaxation, refreshment and pace. And pace. ب احنا عملناها pace. اي. So we need motivation
refreshment,
and inspiration to do work in good condition. ب شو معناتها refreshment؟
rafraîchissement,
هنا
انتعاش.
بون هنا خلينا نزيدها الاس. هاي حسيتها كي نزيدها الاس باش نبعدها، باش نهربها على مخكم شويه. انتم فهمتوها رافريشيسمون، وانا كي حطيتها نقصد بها. ساعات الاستاذ يبدا يقصد حاجه ويخمم فيها. ريفرشمنتس هما العصائر والليمونيد جوس اتسترا. ريفرشمنتس باش نحكيو على البارتي. preparing the party we talk about refreshments. هما what we need to drink for refreshment. okay, so
here we must put energy.
يا نرجع. why energy why not انت قلتي relaxation من الاول.
أنا كنت حط relaxation.
ايوه عليه. شنو حطيت ملا في الاول بالكل في الجمله الثالثه to get شنايا؟
خليتها فارغ.
اها خليتها فارغه ما فما مشكل. شفت كيفاش؟ خاطر ما تجي باهي. احنا ساعات ندخلوا بعضنا نقولوا معناتها هنا كي نحكي نقراها من غير ما نقعد نخمم فيها برشا، نحط motivation relaxation and inspiration. تحسها تركب هكا بالكدا حتى ايشن. لكن المشكلة عندي هنا relaxation وعندي لهنا استحقيت لها من الأول. اسكو أنا شنو نجم شنو أنا بين شنو وشنو في relaxation هنا؟ بين relaxation وإلا شنو الكلمات اللي أنا واحد فيهم نجم نحطهم هنا باش نخمم فيهم؟ energy صحيح. وشنو آخر؟ refreshments. ما قلنا عادة مشروبات refreshments.
هذيك تنحى.
سي بون كي حطينا الاس فوالا. نقعد انا بين انرجي وريلاكسيشن في هذوما الزوز. نقعد بين انرجي وريلاكسيشن في هذوما الزوز. الوغ شوف شنو نعمل هنا باش نمشي للمعنى the context. In short we should realize the importance ندركوا the importance of the various means of entertainment and all need. كلهم شو يحتاجوا motivation
energy and inspiration.
اسكو انا
energy.
اسكو انا الولاد انا نحتاج. شو معناتها نيد ساعه؟ شو معناتها نيد؟
نحتاج.
بأنا نحتاج نحتاج ريلاكسيشن باش نعمل الورك in good condition. نحتاج energy، نحتاج الهام، نحتاج الموتيفاسيون. شو معناتها موتيفيشن؟ معناتها انسان معناتها ما نعرفش بالعربي شو معناتها موتيفي. معناتها يحب يعملها willing. الرغبة صحيح. هو موتيفي. So sometimes some parents motivate their children by giving them مثلا presents because they do well at school. Okay? But entertainment is surely necessary in our life, especially when the pace of life is so fast. هنا entertainment هي necessary في حياتنا خاصة. Who is Yeah, when the pace of life is so fast. Okay. pace of life يعني هنا نسق الحياة يبدأ سريع برشا. alors احنا الانترتينمنت مهمة بابي لحظة الآن. الو سلام، اهلا بيك صبيحة، عايشك. الحمد لله والله الحمد لله صبيح. أه. والله ما نعرف عليهم مثلا نهار سنين حد مش يشوفوا الامور خاطر عندهم مشاكل ابارامون في الويكاند وكلمتهم على الكولي وما نعرفش علاش هي من الاول حقا راهي عطاتني نمرو يخدم الحقيقه متاع ربي وباش واحد يضمن ما كولي جاي يعطي في نمرو ماهوش عارفه هذيك. هي مسكر النمرو تا مسكر ما كلمته وين هي مسكر معناتها ما يخدمش. اه حاسيلو اسمعني انا نقري توا صباح نتقري توا اون ليني اغزالي خلي توا غدوة توا ان شاء الله غدوة نعاود نكلمهم وربي يهديهم خاطر ابارامون براس العام دخلوا بعضهم شوية وكثرت عليهم. باهي بعيشك السبب ان شاء الله. انا بعثته ديجا اللي عليه عملته انا بعثته هما قعدوا بعثت وكلمتهم بامال دو فوا ما جاوبونيش وابارامون بعد كلمتني قالت لي ديزولي راني تلهيت شنو اللي ليا بالسيكتور نتاع بجاز الباب وحده برك هذيك هي ما تحصلتش عليها بالكل. كان البارح بعثت لي ميساج دو بون ما جيش لبالك انت ليتو كنت تنجم تجي تلقى شكون في الدار راك انت في سليانة وقتها تنجم تجي تهز من الدار. على غالب صباح على غالب باهي صباح ميسالش عايشك هاي باي باي عايشك باي باي. Okay, so we say entertainment is necessary in our life, especially when the pace of life is so fast. يبدأ عنا نسق سريع. We are living in a hectic lifestyle. We are stressed with much pressure. شمطة pressure يديتيش pressure.
مس ضغط.
ضغط. So pressure of homework, pressure of the tests. Are you under pressure nowadays?
No.
No, it's a holiday, so no homework, no tests, no project work, no oral, nothing to press you. So, but people, when they live under pressure, they need to break this routine and to break this pressure by having entertainment. شمطة entertainment هي يعني تفرهيد. La distraction en français. So how can people entertain themselves? They entertain themselves through media like TV, cinema, internet, friends, socialize, hang out with friends, and family members. All of them will help the person get relaxation. So we need at this level a relaxation to relax. Indeed, when you are under great pressure and feel bad after a day's work, listening to your favorite music can free you from this pressure. So listening to music is good. What is more, if you choose other ways to entertain yourself, such as doing sports, climbing mountains, will not only get you a better mood, but also get a stronger body. So we are going to get two things from one thing. We are going to result in two things. If we, for example, entertain ourselves through sporting activities, we are going to entertain. At the same time, we are going to be stronger, and we are going to change our mood. When you are tired or you are bored, when you go and you're climbing mountains with friends, or you
break the routine.
yeah, you break the routine and you will go back home. You will go back home. You will go back home with a stronger body and a better mood. مزاج أحسن. Okay. Without entertainment, we don't have any relaxation. Simply, we will do our work round the clock like a machine. محلاها الإكسبرسيون هذيا. We do our work around the clock like machine. نخدمو كأنه احنا نقول يخدم صباح وليل sans arrêt. It's not good for the health or for the mood. for the psychology of the person. In short, we should realize the importance of the various means of entertainment and all need. We need motivation, energy, inspiration to work in good conditions. Now we move to the second exercise is يعني هنا il faut dire que تتحفظ هذه الحقيقة مش الكلها مش الكلها هي okay entertainment is necessary when the pace of life is so fast yeah different ways of entertainment can feel from this pressure تنجموا تحفظوا هذه الولاد اوكي هاكا عملت لكم بالايطاليك you just memorize it by heart اوكي كيما نقولوا احنا اوتو ديكتي اما مش نعملها اوتو ديكتي مش تضيعوا الوقت نقعد نقول لكم هيا اكتبوا هيا وابعثوا لي يعني هنا توقيت انتم you rely on yourselves not only on teachers being pushy teachers بعد ما مشينا المهدي لينا العبيدي لينا
It was my birthday on Saturday. I was 8. My three cousins came to see me in the morning.
My three cousins came to see me in the morning and in the afternoon. Yes, after Lina, Sarah حفوظي يا Sarah.
And in the afternoon, I had a party at my house.
At my house. Sarah, where is your writing يا Sarah?
Miss قريتني.
Oh, très bien. Yeah, at my house. Okay, thank you Sarah. نسرين بن عثمان. شكون نسرين بن عثمان؟
تسليمة دابا
شكون؟ تسنيمة.
تسليمة
سي بون تسنيمة قريت من الأول. نشوفوا إيه العشاء ترى.
Yes, miss.
Yes, إيه.
Okay. I had a party at my house. None of my friends came. We came. We played. So some games outside. Some games outside, and then we went inside to have some drinks, some soft drinks.
Yeah, soft drinks, yes. ما خدمتش دي حقا ما قالت لي some soft drinks. اوكي ياسين الريح يا
Then we went to the garden. There was a balloon there. He had square glasses, yellow hair, and long green beard. He told us a story about two friends in the forest, and we drew some pictures.
Yeah, in the forest. Yeah, in the forest. Told us a story about two friends in the forest and drew some pictures. Okay. Yasin, after Yasin, Lina. Ellie Waslati. Ellie Waslati. Ellie Waslati. إياد رابح. أمين الشريف. أمين الشريف. محمد الأمين. محمد الأمين. لما كلهم محمد الرقيق يا مولكة. إيمان فيالة. كلهم غايبين. إلي حامدي.
Yes, miss.
شكون؟
Miss Ella Hamdi.
إلي حامدي. Thank you إلي حامدي.
Yes, miss.
Surely yes, miss. يلا إلي. My friends and I.
My friends and I laughed very loudly because he was funny.
Yeah, because he was funny. Yes, كملها إلي كمل.
Because he was funny, After that, we went inside and had ice cream and cake in the kitchen. Then my friends went home.
Yes, okay, thank you. Yeah, so here you are, okay, ice cream and cake. Ice cream and cake in the kitchen. صعيبة ذي ولا ليه؟
No.
Yeah, complete. Which one do you prefer, the first one or the second one?
First one.
The first one, yeah, good. Okay. Shaheen Abdelli, we complete the expressions from the margin to complete this dialogue. Yeah. I need موجود مو شاهين شاهين and نيسابين يلا شاهين is not here ما ضيعوش الوقت نيسابين is not here محمد ياسين
Miss Kanai.
شكون كناي شكون
مهد.
لحظة مهدي مازال عندنا كان شوية بركة خلينا نشوفوهم ونرجعوا لك فما تسنيم بودبوس وفما جمانة وفما شاهد ومحمد ياسين هذوما اسكو ناويين يقراو ولا لا جمانة ترى جمانة you are
Yes,
Jane
teacher.
yeah you are Jane جمانة and تسنيم ميسوسة فما ميسوسة لهنا ولا لا
Yes, miss.
يلا تسنيم and جمانة read and complete the dialogue please go ahead
Okay. Are you going to the party on Saturday?
yeah كمل على شكون اللي معاك
I was thinking about it. Are you?
yeah
Yeah, I heard it's going to be a lot of fun.
Really well. What time does it start?
مش really well really يعني هنا قال I heard it's going to be a lot of fun so just they are what are they doing here they are arranging a party to arrange when we want to have fun or we meet at a party or do something so we arrange for a party for a meeting for okay talk about when we arrange we talk about the time we talk about the time the place and lots of information about the meeting okay so they are arranging a meeting there so كاريان شكون هي جين شكون هي Jane is تسنيمة or جمانة
No, me, teacher.
yeah you don't feel hungry فينيش though اوكي يلا اوكي عاودوا اقراوا فيس على الولاد يمشي عاد
Are you going to the party on Saturday?
امشي افتري
I was thinking about it. Are you?
صفلي
Yeah, I heard it's going to be a lot of fun.
Really? Well, what time does it start?
It starts at 8 p.m. and I really think you should go.
yeah
Well, who else is going to the to be there?
Everybody from school.
How do you know it's going to be so fun?
This party is going to have a DJ, food and drinks.
DJ
DJ.
yeah
Food and
Wow,
drinks.
that's does Sunny like it's going to be fun.
repeat wow that
That does truly like it's going to be fun.
that does sound yeah
That does sound like it's going to be fun.
no yeah so I'm going to see you at
At the party.
yeah كملوا.
Yeah, I will be there.
Yeah, I will be there. So here it's arranging to be attending. So we say we attend a party, or we here. What is the verb we use with a party? Those who attend the party. Now, Iman, for example, is a guest here. Iman is a guest. Can you say Iman is the who is the Chris here? Chris is the what
Is the host.
very good. Yeah. So Chris is the host. I will write it down here. Now when so Chris is the host. احنا شفناها وقتها host family. Host family هما العائلة المضيفة. So Chris is the host. He calls his friends to arrange a party. Okay. We arrange a party ننظمه باش نتفاهموا على توقيت, about the time, about the where to hold it. Okay. So the verb we use I hold a party, I hold a party, or I give a party, or I شفناها الولاد أول عام. I throw a party. So I think that Iman, ما تنسوش Iman is going back home. Iman is going back home. She's going to throw a party. So Chris and the family, the Browns, are going to throw a party for Iman. وش نسميها البارتي بتاع الوداع؟ حفل الوداع.
Farewell party.
What?
Farewell party.
Very good. So Chris, the Browns are going to throw a farewell party. Okay. To say goodbye to Iman. Okay. Yeah, to say goodbye to Iman. Okay, this is yeah. Now let's match the sentence halves to get coherent paragraph. There is an extra part. Muhammad Yassin is here. No?
Yes, I'm here.
You are here. And Shahad, is Shahad here?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Let's try to match the sentence parts with a 1 2 3. مفهمتش علاش متبدلين هذوما ديما يتبدلوا. يلا we start with محمد ياسين. يلا محمد ياسين. محمد ياسين. Number 1. ما خدمتوش محمد ياسين؟
ما لقيتش الورقة راح ندوز عليها.
باهي سنسيب الورقة بالموز، حطوا ورق الكل بحذاكم من الأول. الولاد حتى في العطلة وشي. نرجعوا لك يا محمد ياسين بعد ما نشوفوا شاهد. يلا شاهد start شاهد.
I usually spend the entire day at school.
I usually spend the entire day at school. What is, yeah, so here A, B, C, D, it's E. Yeah, I usually spend the entire سمعتها the entire يعني all entier. I spend the entire day at school. So talking about being tired at school, so you need some relaxation. Yeah. Next one. ياسين لقيتها ولا الوراق ولا ليه؟ ياسين ما لقيتش الأوراق. Yeah.
So I don't have enough free time. So I don't have enough
ها
spare time during the week.
صحيح. علاش ما عملتش enough time after lunch؟
مدام خاطر هي يحكي على ويك كامل يعني مش نهار يعني نهار.
صحيح very good. يعني اون فا احنا اون فا ديجا اللي ما خدموش باش ما ينجموش يجاوبوا خاطر لازمهم يعرفوا اليوم بعد كي باش نقراو. We need to have free time after lunch, but we talk about I usually spend the entire day at school. It means the whole day at school every day. So school during one whole week. Okay, yeah, good. Next one. شكون ياسين محمد ياسين يلا محمد ياسين يلا number 3.
At school, I have class all morning. I read, write, and do
experiments
experiment in different
classes. Yeah, ايش معناتها experiments محمد ياسين؟ experiments احنا قلنا وقتها in each subject we do experiment. Which subject do we do experiments? In which subject?
كصوت مش واضح.
We do experiments in the laboratory. Tell me قلت لك محمد ياسين, what is the subject we do experiments in? Which subject? انت كأنك دخلت في عالم اخر, كارتاجلاند. يلا مش مشكل. تسمع فيا تو سكر الميكرو واسمعني مالا. اوكي وقول لي اي ولا لا. كان سمعتني بالكدا قول لي كان نجحت الخطه ولا لا. اوكي نجحت الخطه ولا لا؟ تسمعني خير؟
تسمع فيك هكا بالكدا.
good. سكر الميكرو مال. اوكي so we do experiments. هما التجارب. experiments فما فرق. there is a difference between experiments و between experience. experience عنده الخبرة و experiments معناتها تجارب. we do experiments in laboratory. which subject احنا قلنا science. نعملوا experiments في science. physics yes also. chemistry yes chemistry physics and chemistry. So we do experiments in the laboratory, science, physics, and chemistry. Okay. So you go back to this exercise. So at school I have classes all morning. I read, write, and do experiments in different classes. What does he mean by classes here? Shahid, what does he mean by classes? What does he mean by classes? شو يقصد بها classes؟ يقصد بها classroom؟ لا 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 classes.
classroom.
لا لا لا
sciences physics and
شنو نسميهم احنا؟ I have لا لا I have an English class. I have an English class. صحيح lesson. I have an English class or I have an English lesson. Okay, class means a lesson. Okay, yeah. So we do so many. We read, write, and do experiments in different classes. في دروس مختلفة. Okay. شكون يا أخي ما تكلمش ترى ما عيطلوش أنا, هو موجود عندي في اللي نورمالمون يقرأ. Okay, we go back to نشاركوا كيكا من غير نظام.
teacher can I read?
شكون قال كان I read؟ جمانة يلا جمانة read يا.
In the afternoon we have some free time after lunch.
Yes, some free time after lunch.
Can I read, Lina?
Yeah, Lina, يلا Lina.
At the moment, my friend and I are playing football or basketball in the schoolyard.
Yeah, or basketball in the schoolyard. شمطها yard
ساحة.
لينا.
playground.
Yeah, صحيت. In the الساحة. Okay? In the school yard. Number
Miss, can
6.
I?
Number 6.
Miss, can I?
Yes, Yasin.
That's all the free time activity I do during the week.
Yeah, I do
Miss
during
Kanai.
the
Miss Kanai.
yeah. شكون؟ مهدي.
Yes.
لا sorry. Okay. Yeah, Mehdi.
Fill in the blanks with the correct alternative from the
Margin هنا.
I'm really sorry you couldn't attend my birthday party.
Yes, you attend the birthday party. Yes. Yeah.
It was truly a memorable occasion for me. The living room was beautifully decorated.
Why did you put decorated? Why? Because there is verb to be.
Yes.
Huh? We say it is decorated. It is arranged. She is disappointed. هذوما كلهم نسميهم past participle of the verb يعطينا la forme d'un adjectif. So it is a memorable occasion. Memorable, it means a synonym of memorable. Give me a synonym of memorable. So when they Iman has memorable events ولا memorable events. For example, here for example, visiting London, visiting monuments. These memorable, that means she doesn't
Forget.
she doesn't forget. Yeah. So it means doesn't forget. So they are unforgettable. They are, she doesn't forget, they are unforgettable or memorable occasion. Okay, it was beautifully decorated. We talk about decoration of the house, okay, or the place where they are going to hold or throw or give the party. Next one. New curtains. What are curtains? Curtains. Ritage. Curtains. شكون يعرف شو معناتها curtains؟
rideau.
Rideauet. Les rideaux. Okay? Yeah. Ritage. New curtains. Flower pots. Hello.
Yes,
شكون
miss.
يشارك؟ شكون يحب؟
Flower pot.
شكون؟
Miss me, please.
Ritage. Yeah.
New flower pots.
Curtains.
And the furniture.
furniture. شو معناتها furniture ساعة؟ furniture. لا.
equipment of.
لا الموبيليا. الموبل.
equipment.
Bon, equipments ايه نقولوها على مثلا laboratory equipment. The
Okay.
equipments in the school مثلا in the classroom desks, but here الموبل. اوكي ما نقولوش بربي فورنيتور كيما بالفرنسي بكري في الرايتنجز قلتوها school supplies. هما school supplies يقصدوا بهم school supplies هما pens, pencils, etc. Okay, when we talk about furniture, so when there is a party to hold or to give, so we choose the biggest piece in the room, in the house, or the smallest one. The room here. The room is the room where we hold the party is Tell me about the room where you had the party. Is the living room. Okay. What do you have? Tell me about the furniture in the living room. What is the furniture in the living room? Furniture.
Sofas
I'm
and
playing with the sofa.
TVs
صحيح.
and carpet.
Sofas.
Table. Table.
Yeah, the table, the tea table. We've got tea table.
Miss carpet.
No, furniture. الأثاث. Carpet is not furniture. الولاد شكون يلعب شنو you feel bored, you just leave, okay? Stop playing. Yeah. So sofas, table, chairs, chairs.
TV.
Yeah, TV is not a furniture. ماهوش أثاث التلفزة. Armchair. And carpet هي mobilia. No, they're meubles. Okay, and armchairs. So these are now when you want to hold a party, what do you do to these things? You just push furniture. You push furniture against the wall.
To get
against the wall. To get
more space.
an empty صحيح an empty space
مش
or
يعني يدفع مع الحيط يعني
صحيح يدزهم على الحيط. A dance floor. Yeah, dance floor. باش يعملوا بلاصة وين يشطحوا. Alors, so they push furniture against the wall to get an empty space or a dance floor. Okay, that's it. That's what you're going to do when they hold a party for Iman. So it was, they said here the living room was beautifully decorated. New curtains, flower pots, and the furniture ريتاج كمل looked or looking or looks. أمان.
Looking.
ريتاج لحظة واحدة. يعني غلطة ذي ما عادش نحب نسمع بها إلى الأبد. ديجا احنا عنا قبل ما نطيشوا رواحنا ونبداو نجاوبوا لازم نركزوا رواحنا. عنا نيو كورتنز ديجا الكلمة الأولى بركة أو بلوريال ديجا. وهما ما حبوش يعملوا لنا كورتنز هكا هاو. فلاور بوتس زاده المحابس. and the furniture عنا 1 2 3 كلمات 3 حاجات جامي د لافي نحطوا لهم اس في الفيرب على خاطر الاس ياخذ مع سانجولير. يعني هذايا بالعكس رتحتكم منها. وقتاش انا ضيعكم شويه كي نحط لك نحي لك الاس باش نحي لك الاس نخليك داخله بعضك. اسكو سي لو بريزون ولا سي لو باسي؟ هنا تولي سي لو باسي. الوغ هنا الاس هذيك تعاونك على الاخر انك انت tu l'élimines sans avoir réfléchir là-dessus. tu ne dois pas réfléchir. مش باش تقعد تخمم انت هنا لوك بريزون ولا باسي خاطر البريزون في اس واحنا عندنا 3 حاجات ما لازمناش ان اس. الوغ باش تقعد لك هنا جوست يا اما looking يا اما looked. So the curtains, flower pots and the fur looking lovely. هنا لازم تكون عندنا looking نحطوه. لازم تكون عندنا بقية الجملة. لازم عندنا فيرجول وبقية متاع جملة. لكن هنا ما عندناش فيرجول عندنا جملة وفات. alors هنا so looked lovely.
مش أصلا في الجملة اللي بعدها عندك verb passé.
Yes, okay, yeah. ديجا من الأولى I'm really sorry you couldn't attend my birthday party. يعني نفهموا الجملة الأولى اللي the party happened in the past or will happen in the future.
Happened in the past.
Happened in the past, okay? So I bought all necessary things from the market. We invited, we offered, we prepared. ذوما 3 verbs in the past. alors لازمني هنا المعنى هو اللي باش نرجع نعاود نقرا مرة أخرى. I bought all necessary things from the market. Yeah, we invited all our close friends and relatives. معناتها relatives معناتها الأقارب يا الأقارب. أوكي يا أوكي وين I cut the cake after blowing the flowers, the lights and the candles.
Candles.
What do you blow? Huh?
The candles.
The candles. انتم نسيتوا هذه في السيزيام والسيتيام مرتبات parties. We blow the candles ولا blow out the candle يعني نطفي الشمعة. We blow out. How many candles did you blow out? So blow out the candle. أعطيني كيفاش نقولوا نشعل الكاندل.
light the light
Yeah, we light. We light the good. Opposite light the candles with a lighter, for example, with a lighter here the briquet with a lighter. Okay, so everyone sang birthday song. Mom served tasty dishes, hot tea or hot juice or hot lemonade and coffee.
Juice.
hot juice أمان فما واحد يسربي جو سخون.
Hot tea.
jamais de la vie. bon نجمو نعملوا ايست تي. صحيح انه التي نجم يكون ايست مثلج اما ما نجموش نقولوا جو سخون ولا سيتروناد. اش معناتها سخون؟ يقصدوا بها نسخن لهم الجو ونسخن السيتروناد ونمد لهم في الشتاء. نو اوكي so refreshment هنا ديجا اسم على جسمهم. we don't make them hot. So hot tea and coffee. Everyone enjoyed the party. The guests offered me wonderful presents وإلا gifts. So شو napkin.
المناديل.
صحيح مناديل. alors presents
Means we can say napkin or wipes.
wipes ذوكم
مناديل مبللة.
بابي مشوار wipes. اوكي يعني كل السيرفر نتاع المناديل هذاك هنا كي يبدا عندنا a birthday party we put napkins or a dinner, especially dinner. خاطر إيمان is going to have dinner إن شاء الله قريبا at the Smiths and then she's going to be nervous because of the table manners. You know what's the meaning of table manners? تعرف شو معناتها table manners؟
أطباق. لا
table manners. table manner هي behavior. هو كلمة manner يقولوا someone is. خلينا نشوف شكون بربي دخلت. اللي توا دخلت. اللي
لسه نامت.
لا
اللي الوسلاتي.
عمدا
توا دخلت اللي انتي.
لا مدام من بكري انا قصت عليه الكونيكسيون ترجع.
خاطر عيطت لك ما جاوبتش قلت في بالي توا دخلت شنو نقول لك شنو دخلت باش تطلع علينا قلنا لاباس ماناش لاباس. هاي باسي بيان. تيبل مانرز احنا ديجا باش نحطوا كلمة مانر في بلاصة أخرى مثلا شو اسمه ذيك ذا نوتي بوي شو اسمه سامويل. ذكرتوا سامويل. ذكرتوا سامويل didn't have manners. ما كانش عنده دي مانيير. ما عندوش he was not polite. He didn't behave well. He didn't behave. احنا نقولوا behave يتصرف. He didn't behave well. نجم نقولوا he is ولا he was ill-mannered. impolite. ill-mannered. بو هنا تهزنا كلمة manner. اللي هما للbehavior. كي نقولوا احنا table manners. شو معناتها table manners؟ شو معناتها table manners؟
أديب الطاولة.
فوالا the بالانجلي the
The
behavior
of eating ولا
during a
dinner.
وجبة.
meal.
meal.
meal مش لازم dinner ولا breakfast ولا any. So British people هم يقولوا British people British people have strict table manners. الولاد ما شوفوا الكتاب باش يتبدل، هو عم جاي للي بعده يعني ما هو is very old يعني هنا وقت اللي كان تعمل الكتاب هذايا people used to have manners على الاخر before having fast food بدل عباد خاطر and I was at that period we could not really eat with our fingers when we we went out with friends or whatever, so we used our forks, spoons, knives, everything. Now things have changed. So Iman is going to be really stressed under pressure تحت الضغط. She does not want to go to the dinner because she is scared or afraid or worried about she worries about the people British strict table manners. Okay, the way they eat, they munch, they wipe their faces or mouths, they put their arms, etc. Okay, so قلنا لهنا وين شفناها manner yeah, talk about manners. Yeah. So thank you so much for your invitation, to come to your birthday celebration. I'm sure it's going to be really, you know how much I like parties. So this is a letter from a friend to Carmen, thanking her for her invitation. What is Eid here? Eid? Eid? Huh? I'd like أنا قلت what is I'd أنا ما قلتش أنا I'd like. I would, yes, I would. But I would لازمني I need to have a verb in the infinitive. So what is the verb in the infinitive here? فما كان verb واحد برك. Love, yes. I would love to come to your birthday celebration. I'm sure it's going to be really, really, really fun. It's going to be really fun. From the first sentence, تحسوا there is going to decline an invitation. To know how much I like parties. I'm writing this from my cousin's house where Sarah and I are practicing our piece for the music festival next week. Yeah, music festival next week. Sarah's singing and I am
Playing
the piano. Yeah, I am playing the piano. We are doing a song from a musical, so it's quite fun and not too difficult. We are going to go shopping for some new clothes.
this
Yeah, this afternoon. So future plan. If I find something nice, I will wear it to our party. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. So احنا قلنا ذكرت الولاد قلنا وقتها we use future simple to talk about probability I think. Yeah, هنا ديجا I'm sure نحب نبدلها. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure this is a mistake for me. Okay, it will be really. I'm sure it will be really fun because talking about certainty لازم نحط future simple. Maybe نحكي على probability نفس الشيء. Future simple يعني نحط will plus verb. I wear it to your party. Looking forward to seeing. Look forward to seeing you. Okay, so fill in the blanks with the correct alternative from the margin. Yeah, here Carla and Lucy are having a dialogue. Okay, so who wants to شكون عمل لنا واحدة كارلا واحدة لوسي.
Miss.
Okay.
Miss Carla.
يا أكرم
Carla Miss.
شكون
إيه
إيه إيش كارلا واللي قال كناي. شكون اللي قال كناي؟ ها شكون؟
Carla.
سارة يلا سارة.
Okay, I've got a dinner invitation. What should I do? You should bring a gift for your host. You can bring a chocolate or flowers. I think I will
Yeah,
bring.
chocolate.
I think I will bring chocolate. Are there rules to follow during the dinner?
Are there no
Rules,
food
rules,
ولا
miss.
rules? Yeah, are there rules so to follow قوانين? Yeah.
Of course, when eating, don't manage your food and doesn't put your fingers on the table.
مش and doesn't and don't.
And don't.
Yeah, don't munch your food and don't put your شنية fingers.
No arms.
لا.
Your arms.
On the table عاد. You don't put your fingers in the sauce. أما هنا you don't put هنا on the table. Your arms مش تحط ساقيك انت على الطاولة. alors هناكي مانش متى مانش فود يعني يبدأ ياكل يمضغ ويمرتق يعمل makes noise. to munch food is to munch, to chew food. So munching food is not accepted an accepted behavior during any culture, to be honest, حتى even in Tunisian culture. So munch food, it means to chew شو معناتها chew food, making noise. Yeah, chew food, making noise or make noise during while chewing food. Okay, so don't put your arms on the table. لازمك تحط ما تحطش الالبوز. شو معناتها الالبوز؟ What are your elbows? elbows هما
كوع.
ايش عندك انت؟ كورة. مرفق صحيح. الكوع يا كوعين صحيح. ب yeah, so here elbows, you don't put your elbows on the table. Okay, don't put your elbows
on the table.
Okay, just sit straight and don't so that you look really respectful. I can't
Table manners always make me nervous. I'm afraid I make mistakes.
Don't be mean. If you are not sure what to do.
Don't be شنية.
Miss, don't be nervous.
ليه عملناها سي بون. هي هنا ديجا عملناها هذيك. لحظة الأولى لحظة خلينا نصلحهم بربي العداد دقيقة باش ندخلوش بعض. So this is number 3. This is number 4.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, 5.
Miss Dolly, don't be mean.
عليه مش متى 100 ساعة. ما تكونش اللحم. كيفاش هذه دونت بي لا تكون لحما. صحيح دونت بي تشيكن ما تكونش جبان خواف. يقول لك تشيكن يعني خواف.
تشيكن ولا كاو
ولا كاو. Yeah, don't be chicken. If you are not sure what to do, just have a look to see what the other
guests
are doing. يعني هنا try to imitate. All right, thanks a lot Lucy. Anytime Carla. So you imitate. You look. You just نحي الميكرو بربي اللي حل الميكرو تا اللي حل. Yeah. So to avoid كيفاش نقولوا يتجنب. To avoid being what here. ashamed ولا shy. ashamed ولا أحسن من ashamed
embarrassed.
yeah, to avoid being embarrassed, try
Like
to
me, I can say I'm so embarrassed to do a mistake.
yeah. So because you fear that all the guests are going to just look at you and then amazingly because you don't eat like them. So the best way to solve the problem is to avoid being embarrassed by imitating. Try to imitate the host or the other guests. ايش معناتها imitate؟
تقليد.
ايش معناتها imitate؟ يقلد ظاهرة imitate جاية كيما كلمة imitation يعني يقلد. imitate it means do like them. هما يبداو ياكلوا انت تاكل. هما so هنا ديجا يقول لك you try to put you keep some food in the plate. don't شكون ذاك شوية معناتها table manners. You put some food in the plate. Don't drink. So probably when you go as a guest in someone's house and then you drink milk or you drink your juice very quickly. Okay, at once يعني جرمة واحدة تكمل الكيس. You are not going there to be because you are thirsty or you are hungry, because you want to have fun. So you are going to eat while chatting, while dancing, while doing many things. This is a so if you don't know what to do, try to imitate your guest, not the other guests, so that you do like them. Avoid being embarrassed or avoid being laughed at if it happens. Okay. Yeah. So that's all for today.
Thank you,
Inshallah,
Denise.
next week we are going to move to Iman having table manners before going to attend the party. Okay? Yeah, I hope you have here, you will have a good, enjoyable going back to school. It's going to be filled with marks. Huh? Are you excited about your marks or you don't care?
No.
Are you you don't care?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Okay. Yalla, see you next week. Bye bye.